Hi, we're the Rothwells and we're a full-time travelling family from Hawaii. Together we've been to more than 50 countries and hundreds of cities around the world. We love making travel guides of our favourite places to help other families eat, see and do it all while creating lasting memories together. It's a big, beautiful world out there, so let's do this. Today we're exploring the vibrant city of Montreal. Whether you're a local looking for new ideas or a visitor planning your trip, you're in for a treat in this beautiful city. We spent 3 months in Montreal last year and have condensed all our experiences into this video, bringing you the top 10 things to do in Montreal with kids. From its rich history and culture to many delicious food stops, we've got you covered. As they say in French, allez, let's go. Before we dive into our top 10 list, it is worth mentioning that this is the heart of French-speaking Canada. And while most people will speak some English, knowing some key words and phrases in French will go a very long way with the locals. My French is terrible, but my poor attempts to communicate always earned me a laugh and a warm smile for trying. Our first stop on this family adventure takes us to the Montreal Biodome, a fascinating place where kids and adults alike can explore the ecosystems of the region. The biodome is home to various animals and plants from rainforests, polar areas and more. It's not just a place to see, but a place to learn about the importance of looking after the environment. The Montreal Biodome is in the Olympic Park and was originally built as a velodrome for the 1976 Olympic Games. It was later transformed into the ecological gem we see today. Make sure to check the feeding schedule for the animals, as it's a highlight for many visitors. We really enjoyed seeing the animals we don't usually get to see, like the beavers and the sloths. It was also a really hot day when we visited, so being able to spend some time in the polar display was super refreshing. Next on our list is a visit to the historic heart of Montreal, Old Montreal. Stroll along cobblestone streets, admire charming architecture and don't miss the stunning Notre-Dame Basilica. The Notre-Dame Basilica is a masterpiece of Gothic revival architecture, and it has hosted many important events in Canada's history, including the funeral of Canada's first Prime Minister and the wedding of Celine Dion. More than 11 million people visit the Basilica every year, making it one of the most visited sites in North America. A recent TripAdvisor publication ranked it as the second most beautiful building in the world, eclipsed only by the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. At night, the Basilica comes alive with the light and sound show, Aura. It is an amazing fusion of old and new and is definitely worth seeing. Montreal is often known as the city of churches, and you will notice this as you wander the old town. You'll feel like you've woken up in Europe as you walk from church to church, savouring the sights and sounds of Montreal. Montreal has so much good food that it's hard to share them all, but let's start with poutine, a Canadian classic consisting of French fries, cheese curds and gravy. You'll find some great spots in Old Montreal or head to our personal favourite, La Banquise in the Plateau neighbourhood. Get ready to ignite your child's curiosity at the Montreal Science Centre. This interactive museum is packed with hands-on exhibits that will spark their interest in science and technology. The Science Centre is located in the Old Port. The Montreal's first settlers landed in 1642. Plan your visit around one of the science demonstrations or IMAX screenings for an immersive experience. As a bonus, you'll find yourself right next to the Cirque du Soleil Theatre, perhaps the world's most famous circus that started right here in Montreal. If your schedule aligns, be sure to check out one of their shows. For a day filled with adrenaline and laughter, head to the Ronde Amusement Park. With over 40 rides and attractions, it's an adventure seeker's paradise. La Ronde was originally built for the 1967 World Expo and it's now the largest amusement park in Eastern Canada. Purchase your tickets online in advance to skip the lines and make the most of your day. Satisfy your sweet tooth with beaver tails, a delicious fried pastry topped with various sweet toppings, available inside the park and all across the city. For nature lovers, the Montreal Botanical Garden is a paradise for plant enthusiasts and a perfect place for kids to explore. The garden was founded in 1931 and showcases plants from around the world in themed gardens. Visit during the annual Butterflies Go Free event when the garden is filled with colourful butterflies, or check out one of their other great seasonal events throughout the year. The Botanical Garden is right next to the Olympic Park, so you can combine the gardens with the Biodome for an action-packed day that your family will love. You can't go to Montreal without trying a Montreal-style bagel and pledging your allegiance to either Fairmont or Saint-Viateur. Both are in the Mile End district and bake their bagels fresh every morning. Let us know who you prefer in the comments below. Let's add a touch of culture to our adventure by visiting the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. It's an ideal place to introduce kids to the world of art. The museum was founded in 1860 and has an extensive collection of over 41,000 works of art. Check the museum's website for family-friendly workshops and activities that your kids will love. The museum is just a few blocks away from Montreal's main shopping area, St. Catharines, so spend some time wandering the boutiques and malls of the area. For the Montreal experience, you have to try a smoked meat sandwich, a Montreal specialty you can find in many delis around the city. For the very best, head up to Schwartz's on the Plateau. Don't be afraid of the lines, they move fast and it is worth the wait. Escape the city buzz and embrace the great outdoors at Parc Jean Drapeau, a beautiful island park in the St. Lawrence River. The park was created for Expo 67 and is home to plenty of family-friendly experiences. Rent bicycles or paddle boats to explore the park with ease, or bring a picnic for a relaxing day. Just a few minutes away is the Ile Notre-Dame, another island but perhaps best known as the Formula One race circuit. We rented bikes and rode the entire circuit, feeling faster than Lewis Hamilton on pole position. Are your kids curious about creepy crawlies? The Montreal Insectarium is the place to be. It's a world-class collection of insects from around the globe. The Insectarium opened in 1990 and houses over 160,000 specimens of insects. Visit during the butterfly release event for a magical experience. For some outdoor fun and panoramic views, make your way to Montreal Park. It's a natural gem right in the heart of the city. Climb to the summit for the best view of Montreal, especially during sunset. Montreal Park was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, the same landscape architect behind New York City's Central Park. You'll be just down the road from Little Italy and the Jean Talon Market. Make sure you arrive hungry and ready to try all the Italian treats you can find. Last but not least, we're venturing to Parc Safari, a wildlife park just outside Montreal. Get up close and personal with exotic animals. Parc Safari opened its doors in 1972 and has been a family favourite ever since. Consider booking a VIP safari adventure for a guided tour that includes feeding and interacting with the animals. Well, there you have it, our ultimate Montreal travel guide for families, featuring the top 10 things to do in Montreal with kids. Whether you're exploring the natural wonders, cultural gems, or indulging in delicious local cuisine, Montreal has something for everyone. We hope this guide helps you plan an unforgettable family adventure in this beautiful Canadian city.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you got some value out of it, please give us a thumbs up or let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next family travel guide.